Welcome back to Time for Gardening, your favorite place for dreamy garden inspiration and flower-filled ideas. Today, we're diving into the art of creating cottage garden flower combinations featuring 3 timeless blooms: foxglove, delphinium, and sweet peas. These flowers are not only visually stunning, but also create a romantic, nostalgic atmosphere in any small garden. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned gardener, you'll love the layering tips and bloom timing tricks we'll share. We'll guide you on how to combine heights, colors, and textures to get that perfect overflowing cottage look. Stick with us for layout plans, blooming calendars, and natural companion planting ideas. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and comment below with your favorite cottage flowers. Let's start growing that floral charm together. Foxglove, with its tall spires and bell-shaped flowers, brings vertical drama to any cottage garden. It thrives in partial sun and loves to peek out from behind a rustic fence or a weathered archway. Its soft purples, pinks, and whites blend effortlessly with other romantic blooms, creating an ethereal look. Planted in drifts or along borders for that layered woodland effect. Plus, foxglove attracts bees, hummingbirds, and beneficial pollinators, making it a pollinator-friendly powerhouse. When combining it with other flowers, be mindful of spacing. Foxglove needs a bit of breathing room to shine. Its natural height pairs beautifully with medium and trailing plants for that classic English flair. This flower sets the tone for elegance and timeless charm in your garden. Next, let's talk about Delphinium, the sky-reaching stunner that adds a burst of blue to the garden palette. Known for its rich hues from lavender to cobalt, Delphinium is the backbone of many cottage garden flower beds. Its height and structure balance perfectly with foxglove, and its bloom time overlaps, creating visual harmony. Delphinium prefers full sun, rich soil, and regular feeding, ideal for well-tended borders. Group them in 3s or 5s for maximum impact, and stake them early to avoid flopping. Their vertical form contrasts beautifully with more whimsical, draping flowers like sweet peas. Together with foxgloves, they bring architectural interest and a regal feel to the garden. Delphiniums are also excellent for cutting gardens and floral arrangements. No cottage garden would be complete without the delicately scented sweet peas. These dainty climbers bring fragrance and fluttering texture to your flower mix. Sweet peas are perfect for trellises, obelisks, and fences, adding vertical layering without overwhelming height. Their pastel petals blend beautifully with the dramatic tones of foxgloves and delphiniums, softening the scene with romantic elegance. Start seeds early for a longer bloom season, and keep picking blooms to encourage more flowers. Sweet peas love cool weather and moist, well-drained soil. With their vintage look and intoxicating scent, they're a must-have for sensory delight. Imagine a garden where foxglove towers above, delphinium sparkles in blue, and sweet peas weave between. Absolutely dreamy. To master cottage garden combinations, understanding color harmony is key. Use foxglove's soft pinks and whites as calming neutrals, delphinium's blues as anchors, and sweet peas for pops of pastel or bold contrast. You can group these three in soft gradients or play with color contrasts for a more dynamic effect. Cool tones work well in shady corners, while warm pinks and purples brighten sunnier spots. Keep an eye on foliage too. Silvery greens and ferny textures enhance the old-world look. This blend of tones not only looks gorgeous but also creates year-round visual interest. Plan your palette to complement your garden structures, such as white trellises or stone pathways. A cohesive color story will make your garden feel intentional and storybook-like. In true cottage fashion, layering is everything. Use tall foxgloves and delphiniums as backdrops or anchors in your beds. Middle layers can feature bushier perennials like hardy geraniums or yarrow. Sweet peas can be trained on vertical supports throughout, creating natural breaks in the flower sea. This method allows for every plant to shine while contributing to a full textured display. It also encourages natural airflow, reducing disease risk in closely planted gardens. Height variations lead the eye through the landscape and give that overflowing, spontaneous feel. Use staggered planting lines to avoid rigid rows, embracing a slightly wild rhythm. It's organized chaos, the heart of the cottage aesthetic. One secret to nonstop garden beauty is planning for continuous blooms. Foxgloves and delphiniums bloom early to midsummer, setting the stage. Sweet peas can start as early as late spring and with care bloom into summer. To stretch your season, choose varieties with staggered bloom times in succession, so sweet peas every few weeks. Deadhead foxglove to encourage more spikes and let some go to seed for natural self-sowing. Pair with late bloomers like dahlias or echinacea for post-summer interest. This seasonal choreography ensures that your garden always has something in flower. The goal is to create a seamless dance of color and texture from spring through fall. Cottage gardens thrive on biodiversity. Interplanting with herbs like chives, thyme, or lavender keeps pests away and adds structure. Avoid crowding foxglove and delphinium, as they don't like wet feet or fungal buildup. Sweet peas benefit from mulch to retain moisture and prevent weeds. Consider companion plants like lady's mantle or catmint for additional color and foliage contrast. Not only will your garden look more vibrant, but it will also function better ecologically. Mixing flowers with herbs and pollinator plants attracts beneficial insects and supports garden health naturally. Your beds become a living ecosystem, beautiful and balanced. When it comes to design, think curves, borders, and clusters. A classic cottage garden avoids straight lines. Go for winding paths framed by blooms. Plant foxglove and delphinium at the rear or center depending on the bed's orientation. Let sweet peas spill over fences or grow up arches near entranceways. Add stepping stones through flower beds to encourage slow strolls and garden moments. Try repeating plant groupings every few feet to build rhythm and flow. Use container groupings or raised beds in small spaces to recreate that cozy abundance. Even a balcony can host this flower trio with clever pot and trellis setups. Enhance your flower combinations with rustic touches like vintage watering cans, repurposed trellises, and weathered garden benches. Old wood, chipped paint, and moss-covered pots add instant charm. Use arches and pergolas for sweet peas, or create DIY obelisks from salvaged wood. Cottage gardens aren't just about flowers, they're about stories, character, and feeling. Integrating functional elements like birdhouses or bee hotels also brings life and sound into the garden. Your blooms become the backdrop to a living, breathing space filled with soul. The more personal and imperfect, the better. Keeping a lush flower-filled garden requires a little love. Water deeply but less frequently to encourage strong roots. Stake tall flowers early and deadhead regularly for longer blooming. Mulch with compost to retain moisture and enrich the soil. Monitor for pests and diseases, especially in dense plantings. Don't be afraid to edit. Move things that aren't working or cut back for shape. Allow a little wildness to emerge. Not every corner needs to be tidy. The joy of a cottage garden is watching it evolve with each season and flourish over time. Thank you so much for joining us today on this tour of flower combinations that bring the cottage garden to life, especially with the enchanting trio of foxglove, delphinium, and sweet peas. These blooms can transform even the smallest space into a floral wonderland. We hope you feel inspired to try your own mix and bring a touch of English romance to your garden. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more gardening tips, and comment below with your favorite cottage combination. Your garden is your story. Let every bloom be a chapter. Until next time, happy planting and stay blooming.